Do you ever wonder how to keep a deep, passionate connection with your partner as the years go by? Many people believe that intimacy diminishes as we age, yet it can actually deepen and become more fulfilling over time. Today we're going to talk about something that many people avoid: how oral sex can play a crucial role in keeping the emotional and physical bond alive, especially in long-term relationships. This isn't just about physical pleasure, it's about trust, communication, and getting to know each other better. Keep reading until the end. I'll provide you with expert-backed skills and psychological and serological insights to assist you and your partner in reigniting the spark, and enjoying a happier, more intimate relationship well into your golden years. What we're going to talk about today will give you new ideas on how to get closer to your partner. Whether you've been married for decades or just started dating, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to avoid missing movies. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now let's begin today. We are venturing into a topic that often sits in the shadows, rarely discussed openly: oral sex, or more precisely, the beautiful and intimate art of stimulating the vagina with the mouth. This act, though sometimes shrouded in discomfort or silence, holds an immense potential for profound pleasure and connection. Not only can it bring deep physical satisfaction to women, but it can also weave an intimate bond between partners that transcends the physical and touches the soul. It is a form of communication, love, and affection that, when nurtured, can deepen a relationship in meaningful ways. Before diving into this delicate subject, it's crucial to acknowledge that talking about sexuality, especially with honesty and openness, is not something we should shy away from. On the contrary, it is a key pillar in maintaining a healthy relationship, not only with our partner, but also with ourselves as time goes by. Sexuality evolves, and while it may change in form or intensity, it never loses its significance. If anything, it grows in importance with maturity and experience. We are gifted the opportunity to live our sexuality in a more conscious. We should embrace this privilege with mindfulness and satisfaction, rather than fearing or avoiding it. What I want to talk about today comes from medical and serological studies, as well as my own experiences as a doctor and sexologist. Oral sex, when done with care, patience, and love, can become a very satisfying way to be close to someone. This applies especially to couples experiencing physical changes as they age. Oral sex offers an alternative way to keep the fire of passion alive, to feel connected, and to keep that spark of desire more than just a sexual act. Partners can show care, feel safe and trusted, and be vulnerable through oral sex. From a psychological point of view, it can build trust and affection because it requires a certain level of communication, emotional honesty, and harmony. When two people can give and receive pleasure through oral sex, their bond strengthens in ways that words alone don't always achieve. As we get older, we may long for deeper emotional connections, and oral sex can be one way to show that love, care, and tenderness. It's helpful to remember that intimacy can be so much more than just the physical side of sex. Everyone is different, so what feels beneficial to one woman might not feel beneficial to another. That's why communication is so important. Knowing and being in tune with your partner's body, listening to their responses, and honoring their desires are all things that can turn sex into a loving experience that you both share. Setting up the right conditions for intimacy begins long before the actual act. Sexual pleasure is based on relaxation and mental connection. Many psychological studies have shown that soft touches, warm looks, and loving words make a woman feel truly at ease, relaxed, and ready to enjoy the pleasure that lies ahead. When a woman feels emotionally safe and connected, her body opens up to pleasure. To give and receive starts in the heart, not the bedroom. When you're exploring a woman's body, there's something so special about being gentle, slow, and attentive. There are many bayou zones on a woman's body, and while the clitoris is the main focus, it's not the only area that needs attention. Softly tracing the labia with the tongue, starting with the labia majora, and working your way to the more sensitive areas, can be a very sensual way to start. The clitoris is sensitive due to its thousands of nerve endings, so immediately initiating intense stimulation can often feel overwhelming. Instead, gradually increasing the intensity while being aware of the woman's body makes sure that the experience is both pleasurable and comfortable. That oral sex is always different is one of its best qualities. Instead of following a script, Be creative and responsive to your partner. The body is excellent at adapting to repetitive stimuli, which is why it's essential to change the rhythm, pressure, and movement. Studies even show that alternating between circular and vertical motions on the clitoris can increase pleasure. Adding different levels of pressure, from feather-like to more intense, keeps the pleasure going and doesn't plateau. It's an active exploration that keeps changing and evolving. Make every moment feel new and exciting. And don't forget that oral sex isn't just using the tongue. Using the whole mouth, from lips to teeth, and even playing with breath can create a physical experience that can take pleasure to a whole new level. For instance, gently blowing on wet skin creates a warm, cool sensation that can be extremely exciting. The beauty is in using the whole mouth to softly cover the clitoris or other sensitive areas, making a symphony of sensations that keep things from getting boring. However, once you find the right rhythm, consistency becomes important. Variety is important, but sticking to a steady technique when it's working can be the key to unlocking the ultimate pleasure. The most important things here are trust, care, and attention. Many women say that once they find a rhythm that feels good, sticking with it long enough lets them build up to a more intense and satisfying climax. It's like dancing, where you follow the rhythm together in sync. While the clitoris frequently takes center stage, it's important to remember that other parts of a woman's body also contribute to her pleasure. For example, stimulating the labia can make her feel good. If you want a more complete experience, alternating between the clitoris and other spots, like the inner thighs and the perineum, can help you avoid overstimulating a single spot while offering a wider range of sensations. There's a deep vulnerability in oral sex, both giving and receiving it. It's an act of trust and opening yourself up fully to another person. Being vulnerable can be even more meaningful for older couples who have spent years or decades trusting and caring for each other. Sexual pleasure at this point in life often shows how emotionally close they have grown over time. It's not just about feeling positive physically. It's about feeling seen, loved, and wanted by the person you love. Two pioneers in the study of human sexuality, Masters and Johnson, discovered a strong correlation between the quality of a relationship and sexual satisfaction. When love, respect, and mutual understanding are at the heart of the relationship, the physical pleasure only gets stronger for older couples. Through oral sex, you can rediscover and deepen the emotional and physical closeness that has grown over the years. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons helpful, please leave a comment below to let me know you are still with me. Therefore, although some may perceive mouth stimulation of the vagina as a sexual act, it truly symbolizes love, respect, and care for one another. It can strengthen the bond between partners in ways that go beyond the bedroom, reaffirming the connection that women often make even more important over time. At any age, this kind of close attention can be very satisfying, and also a way to feel wanted, valued, and appreciated. So, what have you learned so far from everything we've talked about today? We've looked at the strong link between emotional closeness and physical pleasure, especially through oral sex, and how it can really improve relationships as we get older, whether it's about building trust, improving communication, or deepening the emotional bond with your partner. These insights aim to assist you in embracing a more fulfilling and satisfying relationship. Now I want to hear from you. What was the most intriguing thing you learned? Was it a new technique, an emotional insight, or a new way of looking at intimacy? Which lesson did you learn today that you'll apply? Tell us in the comments below. CTA, please leave a review and share your thoughts on whether this video helped you or made you think. If you liked the content, please click like and share it with someone who might find it useful. Also, follow our YouTube channel for more videos that help people have healthy, enjoyable partnerships. We appreciate your support and will continue to make videos that you find useful. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.